Welcome to our exploration of the Phillips curve, a cornerstone in macroeconomics. This concept unveils the intricate relationship between two critical economic indicators, inflation and unemployment. Visualize a scenario where as one metric falls, the other rises, presenting a dynamic trade-off for economies. Grasping the Phillips curve is crucial for understanding how monetary policies influence these indicators, impacting everyone. As we delve into this concept, we'll discover its nuances in both short-term fluctuations and long-term trends. Real-world examples will illuminate these theories, making them relatable. So whether you're a student, an enthusiast, or simply curious, let's explore how the Phillips curve frames our understanding of economic stability and growth. To comprehend the Phillips curve, we begin by defining it. At its essence, it shows a short-run trade-off between inflation and unemployment. Picture a delicate balance where reducing unemployment often leads to increased inflation, and vice versa. This dynamic forms the basis of short-term economic interpretations. The insight here is profound. In lowering unemployment, inflationary pressures might rise, presenting a policymaking challenge. This trade-off is vital, not only in theory, but in practical policy, influencing decisions on interest rates and fiscal policies. This short-run perspective highlights fundamental economic trade-offs. As we explore further, we'll examine real-world scenarios, where this trade-off has played out, providing tangible insights into economic dynamics. The Short-Run Phillips Curve, SRPC, reveals an intriguing inverse relationship. A rise in inflation corresponds with a dip in unemployment. Primarily in the short run, this interplay shows how inflation changes can shift employment opportunities. Policymakers might stimulate employment by tolerating higher inflation, or tackle inflation knowing it can temporarily increase unemployment. Understanding this is crucial for navigating economic complexities. It's a delicate balance, reflecting the nuanced nature of economic policies. By considering these short-run implications, we lay the groundwork for linking historical examples and exploring how today's trends align. With these economic theories, we can better understand the Phillips curve's role in macroeconomics. Let's revisit the vibrant U.S. economy of the 1960s. This era, marked by expansionary fiscal policies and spending, fueled a significant boom, but came with costs. The nation experienced low unemployment, sometimes as low as 4%, alongside rising inflation. This period is a textbook illustration of the short-run Phillips curve at work, where employment gains accompany inflationary pressures. The optimism of the post-war era was evident, but these policies also set the stage for future challenges. Examining this example helps us understand how policy decisions impact inflation and unemployment, offering insights into modern macroeconomic dynamics. As we move from the short run to the long run, the Phillips curve transforms. In the long run, the relationship between inflation and unemployment dissipates. This is depicted by the vertical long-run Phillips curve, indicating that unemployment returns to its natural rate, irrespective of inflation. This marks a pivotal shift from the short run's inverse relationship. It highlights that while monetary policy can influence short-term inflation, it doesn't affect long-term unemployment. Over time, as expectations align and factors stabilize, the economy reaches equilibrium. This principle is key in understanding that macroeconomic policies require different approaches over varying timelines. As we dig deeper into the Phillips curve, exploring inflation expectations becomes crucial. Imagine projecting future inflation rates. As an economist, this expectation can reshape the economic landscape. In the short run, such expectations may shift the Phillips curve upwards, meaning for a given unemployment level, higher expectations trigger higher inflation. It's a fascinating dynamic where anticipation shapes reality. For instance, businesses might increase prices preemptively, fueling an inflationary spiral. Grasping these shifts informs policy and predictions, emphasizing the complexity within macroeconomics and guiding us toward informed decision-making. In the 1970s, the economic realm faced an unprecedented challenge: stagflation. This period perplexed economists, contradicting established Phillips curve notions. Envision a scenario with rising inflation and unemployment, defying traditional norms. The oil embargoes and other factors triggered this anomaly, where soaring prices due to supply constraints disrupted the inflation-unemployment trade-off. This era forced economists to rethink strategies and adapt models. Stagflation marked a pivotal point in reevaluating the Phillips curve, underscoring the lesson that real-world economies are often more complex than theories. Understanding these dynamics is crucial for evolving economic theories. Supply shocks, like those in the 1970s, disrupt the fragile balance between inflation and unemployment, often resulting in stagflation. Events such as oil crises can sharply reduce supply, driving up prices while stifling growth and increasing unemployment. Such scenarios challenge policymakers, with expansionary tactics risking inflation and contractionary measures exacerbating unemployment. Grasping these dynamics is essential for navigating complex economies. Analyzing supply shocks reveals much about economic forces. It offers insights into managing their impacts. As we explore the Phillips curve, note how these shocks redefine its framework, highlighting real-world economic complexities. In economics, the natural rate of unemployment, NRU, is a core concept. It represents the unemployment level that persists long-term, unhindered by cyclical inflation or downturns. Understanding this rate helps economists discern trends shaping labor markets. Consequently, the NRU is pivotal in policy decisions, guiding sustainable growth strategies. Explore demand pull versus cost push inflation, the two main types. Demand pull occurs when demand outstrips supply, raising prices. In contrast, cost push arises when production costs rise, prompting price hikes. Understanding these forces lends insight into inflation dynamics, contextualizing broader economic trends and their inflationary impact. In today's economy, the Phillips curve is dynamic. With rapid inflation and fluctuating unemployment, economists adapt their models. These modern trends highlight the curve's evolving nature, urging us to reconsider its implications for policymaking. In a shifting economic landscape, let's recap the Phillips curve's key concepts. We explored its short-run trade-offs and long-run shifts, analyzing the 1960s U.S. economy and 1970s stagflation. Understanding these equips us to better interpret current economic trends, preparing us for future macroeconomic challenges. As you ponder the Phillips curve, consider how inflation expectations shape economic behavior. Reflect on consumer decisions and policymaking dynamics. These expectations play a crucial role in forecasts, steering decisions that impact us all. Analyze current trends to engage critically with these principles. Thank you for exploring the Phillips curve with us. Understanding frameworks like these shapes your worldview. If you found this useful, subscribe for more content on AP Economics. Stay tuned for money growth and inflation, delving further into modern economic intricacies. Keep curious and learning.
Que no te